Last Friday, a US F-15 Eagle strike fighter jet was shot down by Iran's military. In the past 20 years, not even a single US fighter jet had been shot down. After 20 years, Iran has made this happen. This is a huge blow to the United States. In an F-15 aircraft, there are usually two people, one pilot and one officer. In this case, the pilot was rescued. And similarly, if you look at another fighter jet involved that day, it had only one pilot, and he was also rescued. But the officer who was in the F-15 went missing. No one knows where he is. The Iranian military issued orders saying that he must be captured at any cost. They even announced a reward of $60,000 for capturing him alive. Not only the Iranian military, but even local civilians joined the search. Carrying weapons, they started searching everywhere to somehow find him. At this moment, the US forces stepped in, determined to rescue him at any cost. For this rescue operation, the United States carried out what can be described as a small-scale war. Approximately $24.2 million was spent just for this operation alone. The reason the US was willing to spend so much and carry out such a massive rescue mission is this: if that officer had been captured alive by Iran, it would have become one of the most humiliating moments in US history. The US has always claimed that it possesses an untouchable air force that no one can challenge. But now, one of its aircraft was completely destroyed and shot down by the Iranian military. And that too, after 20 years. This itself was already a huge humiliation for the United States. In such a situation, if that officer had been captured by the Iranian forces, it would have been an even bigger embarrassment. For a country like the US, which claims to be the world's superpower with an unstoppable military, it would have been a massive blow to its reputation. To avoid that humiliation, the United States carried out such a massive rescue mission. Through intelligence sources, they confirmed where he was located. In situations like this, the training given to US military personnel is to climb to the highest possible point and use the emergency signal device they carry to send out a signal. In the same way, that US Army officer, when he was stranded in the mountainous region of Isfahan in Iran, climbed to the highest point he could reach. What the US forces did was, they took an abandoned agricultural aircraft near the Isfahan region and temporarily converted that area into an army base. From there, they carried out the rescue operation. From the US military, multiple helicopters, several fighter jets, and many drones were deployed for this rescue operation. At the same time, the CIA was leaking false information inside Iran, saying that the officer had already been rescued and that the ongoing search was just a waste of time. This was done to buy time, so that Iran might slow down their search, thinking there's no need to continue. During that moment, the US planned to carry out the rescue. Their plan worked in terms of timing, because it was nighttime, and Iran's search efforts had slowed down. But the US had advanced technology, so even in the dark, they were able to locate where he was and carry out the rescue efforts. During this rescue attempt, to prevent Iranian forces from advancing, the US continuously launched attacks using drones and fighter jets. At the same time, the rescue operation was happening. Even after all these efforts, they were not able to complete the rescue immediately. 2 MC-13OJ Commando 2 aircraft were unable to take off. The US military later explained that they destroyed those aircraft themselves to prevent them from falling into enemy hands. This was reported based on statements given by a US military official to BBC. However, at the same time, Iran claimed that they were the ones who stopped and destroyed those aircraft. After these 2 aircraft were destroyed, additional fighter jets were sent, and only then were they able to safely rescue them. In this operation, 1 US drone was shot down, and a Black Hawk helicopter was damaged. If you calculate the total cost of all this, it comes to approximately $24.2 million spent by the United States. From Friday to Sunday alone, the US incurred all these expenses just for this single operation.